lot of the things that we're programmed to fixate on in life nowadays are things that are fueled by fear, whether it's the fear of surviving, the fear of betrayal, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of, because I think there are two very powerful ways that we can motivate human action or human change, and that's through love or through fear. You know what I'm saying? But love involves free will. So love is a co-creation of reality. You understand what I'm saying? It involves us both to opt in and to come together and create. But fear is different. Fear, so it's almost like when they talk about the devil, steal, kill, and destroy. That's what it does. Like fear, it stops you from doing a certain thing. So it keeps you. It's a limiting thing. It pulls you back from doing a certain thing. In this society, I think a lot of the people who orchestrate it, or the entities that orchestrate the society, benefit from people being pulled back into certain directions. You can only exist in a certain way because that's what serves the entities. You understand? But when we're able to think outside of that, and we're able to be aware of more than that, then that's when you start to see how trivial and how small the things that we're programmed to be fixated on really are. What the fuck is a bill when there's, you know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
You understand? Okay, what happens if I don't pay it? Okay, my lights get shut off. But at the end of the day, am I going to die?
No.
Do I cease to exist? Is it going to affect my health? Are my cells going to move differently because I'm sitting in the dark for a couple days? Let's keep it real. And that's extreme. That's considered extreme. What's the worst that people don't like me? I put something out on social media and people think I'm a loser. Okay, who cares? If I wake up feeling good every day, if I wake up rested, I'm happy, my spirit is full. What does that exactly? What does it even mean? What does it even mean?
I feel like it's just a lot of distractions. You know what I'm saying? Like paying bills, working. It's just because humans can survive without all of this. Like we can survive.
Come on now, we've been surviving. There was a time in humanity. And we actually was doing pretty good.
Yeah. No, for real. And then now all this, it's just, I don't know. It's just, life is just so weird.
I think it's great that you're having, listen, these are the type of thoughts that are symptoms of waking up from this illusion. You understand? Yeah. Allow yourself to have these thoughts, because the other end of those thoughts is the answer. Because that's when you start to realize, hold up. This math ain't really mathing. Like, it's not realistic. In order to really enjoy your life and live a fully expressed and fulfilled life, it is hard to live according to society, to check up all the boxes that society says makes you valid, and to be authentic to yourself. At some point, you are literally pulled in two different directions. That's a fact. There's a lot of people that get up and go to a job that they don't even give a damn about. What's the purpose? I got bills. 70% of your waking hours spent doing something you don't even enjoy. Why? I got bills. When there's abundance all around us, when there's ways to generate income, there's people that's doing hour-long shows, podcasts, and getting paid thousands in an hour. Is that reality not acceptable to us? It is accessible because they believed in it. So it's deep.
It's deep, yeah. And sometimes when you go too deep, it's let me just like stop.
Listen, I live on a deep end. You hear me? I'm jumping in nose first. I'm into this shit. You see, we walked in here and I put this on the first thing.
But I'm glad you did, though. I'm glad you did, because I love having conversations like that. But like I told you, like it can scare me sometimes because it's all
the bullshit.
You
realize your whole life is based off of a lie. Like hold up, like my whole existence, everything I've been working for, this career I've been building, this identity I have fought for, nearly died for, is based off of a lie.
It can make you go crazy.
That make you go crazy. Definitely can make you go crazy. That's why it's definitely important to have safe spaces. And I'm not trying to promote myself, but I will say, I have to put this out there. This is the reason why I do what I do. So I do offer NLP techniques, NLP therapy and coaching, self-mastery coaching, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do to help people become aware of these inner inklings and inner desires, these intrinsic nuances that's happening. What does it mean? What does it mean? Let's get clear on it, because it's telling you something. It absolutely means something. And it's telling you something. So let's get clear on it. Let's learn how to listen to it. Let's learn what it's saying. And let's see how that compares to the life that we're living. Is it in alignment? Because if it's not, let's make some changes. And it's possible to make changes. It's actually necessary to make changes if that's what you want. If you want a fulfilled, easeful life. Because I also think that it's hard to be stress-free. So I basically primarily work with Black women. I help us relieve stress and to live a life that is truly fulfilling. And in order to relieve stress, first of all, in order to do that, you have to live according to your own truth. Like you got to live on your own terms. You have to. You have to have enough space to just be in your life. And a lot of times we don't realize it, but yes, mommy duties, household chores, work, being a spouse or a partner, those things, they colonize our life a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like in a way where it creates a lot of rigidity in our lives if we allow it to. If we are not intentional with where we place those things in our lives, then they can make things so rigid that we don't feel like we have space to just be. We feel like we constantly having to tiptoe and play balancing acts just to exist in our own life. Yeah. And what I help women realize is that's not a function of your circumstance. That's a function of your mindset, what you believe around your circumstance. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about where those beliefs came from. Let's talk about how they served us. You know what I'm saying? And like he was saying, he talked about that a lot. That's really a thing. It is really a thing. And I think it's so liberating for humanity. But the way you felt when you're like, man, I'm thinking these thoughts and they get scary. I'm like, oh, that's the loop. Right? So that's when people was like, let me not just a little, that's too far to the edge. Let me back up to safety. Let me back up to what's familiar. Let me back up to what doesn't make me uncomfortable. But the truth is right off the edge. You gotta jump. You gotta jump.
It can be scary sometimes.
It can be scary until you know it. And then when you know it, it's not scary anymore. It's scary because you don't know. It's like you said, it's the unknown. So it's scary because you don't know what to expect. And it's very different from what you believe, what you've been programmed to believe. But it's not. It's once you get to know it, it's your superpower.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think that's the really powerful thing. If there's anything, put this on my tombstone when I pass, yo. You feel me? Like, your truth is only scary until you get to know it. Once you get to know it, it's your superpower. And we live a life where there's a lot of entities that benefit off of us not being connected to our truth. Because when we're connected to our truth, you can't really be controlled. Decide for yourself. Someone can present something to you. You can be like, no, that don't really align. It don't really align.
No, you're right.
You understand what I'm saying? It gives you sovereignty. It gives you sovereignty. And that's what we're going for. That's where the sweet spot is. That's where literally anything could happen. That's when you can desire something and will it into existence. And ain't no questions, ain't no comments, no rebuttals, nothing. There's just the process. There's just the steps, the ordered steps. Order my steps. You put the address in the GPS, and the GPS is going to tell you, okay, turn right, go 2.3 miles. It's just the same. It's just the same. So I think it's really helpful. I love this podcast.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah. For reference, we're watching the Know Thyself podcast on YouTube. And it is such a wonderful invitation for us to get to know thyself, to really get to know ourselves, because that's where all our power is. I feel like if we're living a limited life, it's because there are aspects of ourselves that we've neglected and we don't know. And it's not in alignment. We're out of alignment. And so we can remove the limitations by choosing to get to know those aspects of ourselves that are not expressed and to express them. And then life just feels really spacious like that.
Yeah, it does.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, fam.